Hello and welcome to my League One Game Week 21 predictions. If you do like League One predictions, don't forget to drop a like, share and subscribe. Close to Christmas now, and this is the first weekend of proper festive football. So, let's just jump straight into my Game Week 21 League One predictions. So, we start with tomorrow night as Reading take on Luton in what should be a pretty good game at the Medeski tomorrow, or the Select Car Leasing, whatever the sponsors you want to call it. Back-to-back losses for Liam Richardson's side 2-1 home to Peterborough, and then losing 2-0 away at Bradford as well. Luton unbeaten their last 5, only winning 1, though drawing 4 isn't particularly great for them in that one, or in them games I should say. Head-to-heads look like this. Did play last time on the 19th of April 2023 in the Championship, 1-1 draw. And there was a 0-0 draw on the 1st of November 2022. 3 wins for Reading, 3 draws, 4 wins for Luton in that one. Luton sits 7th in the table at the moment. 18th sits Reading as well. You'd think Luton would go and win this with their form away from home, especially because they are pretty good away from home. Reading can be a bit of tricky customers at home. I'm going to back another draw in this one. Might be a bit boring, but I'm going to back a 1-1 draw between Reading and Luton in this one. I don't think there's going to be a lot to separate them, and that is why I'm backing a 1-1 draw here. Northampton, Wimbledon now then. Northampton losing last time out away at Peterborough by 2-1. Wimbledon getting an okay 0-0 draw at home to Mansfield. Probably should be winning them kind of games. Playing against like similar opposition, of course, but 10th versus 14th this Friday night, of course. Last time they played in League 2 was a 0-0 draw between the two sides. 2-0 away with for Northampton over Wimbledon back on the September 2022. 8 wins for Northampton, 8 draws, 3 wins for Wimbledon on that one. I think Northampton should get over the line. Wimbledon have been a bit off form at the moment, it has to be said. They haven't been great, have they? No, I'm going to back another draw in this one. I'm going to back another 1-1. I may sound boring by sitting on the fence in both these games here on Thursday and Friday. But yeah, I can just see another 1-1 draw between Northampton and Wimbledon in this one. Into the half-12 games on Saturday, and we start at Stevenage taking on Burton. Stevenage, very, very good away win at Edgeley Park on Saturday. Of course, beating Stockport by 3-1. Burton, 0-0 draw at home to Wickham. Not bad. Decent point probably for Burton, you'd have to say, in that one. The head-to-head record does look like this between the two sides. 1-0 away win for Burton on the 18th of February against Stevenage, and then a 4-0 away win for Stevenage over Burton on the 10th of December 2024. That was in the EFL Trophy last Sunday play. Back at League One was a 0-0 draw in there as well. 5 wins for Stevenage, 2 draws, 2 wins for Burton. Stevenage doing very, very well this season, has to be said. Burton do have a very good away record themselves. I don't want to edge towards another draw, but I'm feeling like it. Burton are quite good away from home, aren't they, against the Stevenage side that are pretty good, but they do have better away form than home form, I think. I'm going to back Stevenage, though, to win this. I'm just going to edge them to win this game. 2-1 Stevenage over Burton in this one. Just think they will get over the line and win this game by 2-1. Wigan versus Blackpool is next at the Brick Community Stadium, DW, whatever you want to call it. Wigan are unbeaten in their last 5 in all competitions, winning 2 of those against Burton and Wimbledon respectively. Blackpool unbeaten in their last 3 in all competitions under Ian Evatt. They did beat Carlisle, beat Rotherham, and then drew with Lincoln. Good fight back in that game against Lincoln City. In their head-to-head record, looks like this 1-1 draw between the two sides on the 26th of April last time out, and there was a 2-2 draw on the 28th of October 2024. 9 wins for Wigan, 3 draws, 9 wins for Blackpool. Difficult one to call this one due to both sides being on pretty good form. I think I'm going to back Wigan Athletic to get over the line in this one. I'm going to back Wigan by a 1-0 over Blackpool. I think it'd be kind of cagey, scrappy game, and they'll both cancel each other out. So, backing a Wigan 1-0 home win for Ryan Lowe over Ian Evatt's boys in this one. 1-0 to Wigan. Into the 3 o'clockers, and we start with Doncaster taking on Plymouth Argyle. Doncaster having back-to-back losses, but they did put in a very spirited performance away at Cardiff City, with losing in the last kick of the game. Plymouth did beat Rotherham by a 0-0 in there as well. Back-to-back wins for Plymouth under Tom Cleverley over Wickham in the Cup, I think that was, and they beat Rotherham there as well. I know that was in the league against Wickham, never mind. very good for Plymouth at the moment. Back-to-back wins. They're still in that drop zone, level on points with Doncaster. This could be a crucial game come the end of the season in the relegation battle, unless Plymouth do pick up or Doncaster pick up. Who knows? Last Sunday play in a head-to-head was a 3-1 away win for Plymouth. On the 29th of January 2022, 2-1 home win for Plymouth over Doncaster on the 25th of September 2021. 4 wins for Doncaster, 1 draw, 5 wins for Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Doncaster sit 19th in the home form. Plymouth sit 10th on the away form. I'm actually going to back Argyle in this one to go over the line. I'm going for a 2-1 Plymouth away win. Might surprise a few, but I am backing a Plymouth Argyle away win at Doncaster in this one, or at the Eco Power Stadium. And Plymouth to beat Grant McCann's Doncaster in this one. Exeter versus Barnsley now. Long trip down for Barnsley fans to St James's Park at the weekend. They take on an Exeter side who could have beaten Bolton last week if they didn't throw 2 goals away. They did win back-to-back games before that over Wycombe and Wimbledon. Barnsley did beat Leyton Orient by 3 goals to 2 in what was an absolute mental game of football. That one. Head-to-head record looks like this between the two sides. 2-1 away win for Exeter last time out at Oakwell, and then back at Exeter. St James's Park was 2-1 away win for Barnsley. 4 wins for Exeter, 0 draws, 2 wins for Bardsley. Exeter sit 15th in the table at the moment. Barnsley sit 9th. That was in the home form. Barnsley do sit 8th in the away form. I think I'm edging towards Barnsley in this one over Exeter. I just think Barnsley might have a bit too much quality for Exeter City in this one. Back at 2-1 away, Barnsley win in this one, starting 2 3:00 games with 2 away wins for Barnsley and Plymouth respectively. So Barnsley to win this by 2 goals, 1 away from home at Exeter. Next is Leyton Orient taking on Bradford City at the BetRight Stadium in Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient have lost 4 on the trot at the moment. Well, no, they haven't lost 4 on the trot. They've lost 3 out of their last 4 matches. Never great. For Richie Wellens' side, Bradford did beat Reading at the weekend, beat Plymouth in there as well. Only lost in their last 5, came at Bolton, of course, by 3 goals to 0. 1-1 draw between the two sides last time. Did play on the 8th of May 2023 in League 2, and then back at Leyton Orient. It was a 3-0 home win for them. 3 wins for Leyton Orient, 4 draws, 4 wins for Bradford City. Bradford have been very good this season. I am going to back another draw in this one. I just don't think Bradford will get the win. I think Leyton Orient are very tricky opponents and can be very tricky to play against. I am going to back a 2-2 draw between these two sides in this one. Leyton Orient 2, Bradford 2 in my eyes in this one. I think Bradford might struggle here, but 2-2 in the end for Richie Wellens, who I think they'll be overall maybe happy with a point considering what Bradford are going on to this season. Lincoln versus Cardiff City now then. Lincoln kind of throwing that game away against Blackpool. Did they go 2-0 up too quickly maybe? Cardiff might be a bit leggy from the 3-1 home loss to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup last night. 4-3 win for Cardiff over Doncaster at the weekend in League 1. That was their most recent League 1 match. Lincoln did beat Barnsley before that draw at Blackpool as well. Both sides coming into this in pretty good form. It's first versus third. This could be a promotion battle. Come the end of the season, they've never played each other head-to-head recently. What else have we got? Home form for Lincoln has been pretty good up there, 3rd in the table. Cardiff's away form has been top tier. Cardiff should be looking to win this away at Lincoln, but you never know. Nothing is guaranteed in football. I'm going to back what do I back in this one? I'm going to back a Cardiff win. I'm going to go for we'll go for a goal fest. 3-2 Cardiff win in this one. I think it will be a tight game, but I think Lincoln do like to score a few goals at home. So 3-2 to Cardiff over Lincoln in this one. Mansfield versus Stockport is next. Mansfield will be looking to win this after a little bit of poor form, and they've hit poor form again at the similar time they did last season, of course, which isn't great. Stockport did lose at home to Stevenage. Dave Challinger's side just do sit inside the playoffs still, but it's not been as great as they would have wanted. Home form for Stockport, for Mansfield is 16th table. Stockport's home form has been not very well, hasn't been very good this season. Their away form has been brilliant, so they could be looking to win. This head-to-heads look like this 2-1 away win for Mansfield back on the 4th of January last season. 1-1 draw between the two sides on the 31st of August. 8 wins for Mansfield, 2 draws, 0 wins for Stockport. I'm going to back a Stockport win in this one, their first win over Mansfield. I'm going to back them to get it here. I'll go for a nice 3-1 away Stockport County win over Mansfield in this one. And Dave Chandler's side get back to winning ways here. Port Vale versus Peterborough then. Port Vale will be looking to win this because they are still rock bottom at the foot of the table, and it can gain you a few places even if you win a few games in this league, and we know how tight it is between 12th and 21st in the table between Wycombe and Plymouth, don't we? Head-to-heads look like this. 1-0 away win for Peterborough back on the 24th of October 2023 in League One. 3-0 home win for Peterborough over Port Vale on the 10th of April 2024, of course. Yeah, difficult to call. Peterborough have had the fair share of wins in this fixture over the past. 2 wins for Port Vale, 3 draws, 7 wins for Peterborough. Luke Williams has got Peterborough playing some really good football of late. 2-1 winners over Reading and 2-1 winners over Northampton. Peterborough do sit 19th out of the drop zone places at the moment. I'm going to back... Difficult one to back at Vale Park, this one. I do think Port Vale have to get a win at some point. I'm going to back them here. Screw it. I am going to back Port Vale to win this by 1-0 over Luke Williams' Peterborough in this one. So, yeah, Port Vale to win by 1-0 and finally get a win, which they haven't had in a while in League One. So, yeah, 1-0 Port Vale over Peterborough here. Penultimate game is Rotherham United taking on Huddersfield Town, which was a championship fixture a few years back, which is crazy to say. This one takes place at the New York Stadium in Rotherham. 1-0 home win for Plymouth over Rotherham last time out. Back-to-back losses for Rotherham as they lost 3-0 at home to Blackpool as well, which isn't great. They did beat Salford 7 in the Virtue Trophy. It's not really anything to be proud about. Just a good goal-fest win for you. Huddersfield back-to-back draws over Northampton and Wigan. Lee Grant still really not getting the best out of his team. Last time they did play was a 0-0 draw. Back on the 4th of January, last time out, 2-1 home win for Rotherham over Huddersfield. 8 wins for Huddersfield, 6 draws, 3 wins for Rotherham. I'm going to back a draw in this one. Go back another 1-1 draw between these two sides, Rotherham and Huddersfield in this one. So, yeah, not a lot to separate them. That's why I'm backing an 1-1 draw here. Wycombe versus Bolton. Now then, Wycombe, well, haven't been on horrible form under Michael Duff at the moment. They will be definitely looking to improve that. Bolton did beat Exeter last time out. They beat Mansfield, and then they did lose 4-0 away at Swindon, which was a bit of a joke, to be honest. I'm not sure how you lose 4-0 at Swindon with the capable of Bolton. I don't know if they played a backup side or that. Anyway, moving on to the league. 2-0 home away win for Wycombe last time out on the 18th of April. 0-0 draw between the two sides on the 20th of December last year. Yeah, difficult one to call this one. 6 wins for Wycombe, 1 draw, 3 wins for Bolton. Bolton currently sit 4th in the table, still doing very, very well under Stephen Schumacher. Wycombe sits 12th, but still looking over their shoulders as anything can happen in League One, with 3 points separating them down to the 21st place, of course. Bolton's home form is the best in the league. Their away form is a bit sturdy and not very good. Gonna back a Wycombe win in this one. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Wycombe win. It's got to happen at some point. They've got to get a win on the board somewhere and somehow. And yeah, they haven't won in a while. So yeah, going back Wycombe to win by 2-1 over Bolton. Thank you very much for watching my League One Game Week 21 predictions. If you did like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. And I'll speak to you on the next one, which will be Championship predictions tomorrow. So don't forget to stay tuned for that, and I'll speak to you on the next one.